Nobody knows where he came from. Nobody knows what his name is. He had a bounty on his head and he lived in a little egg. That's where the story begins, with the Mandalorian who was about to shoot him dead, but he said, "No, I can't shoot Baby Yoda. He's Baby Yoda. It's Baby Yoda. With his giant eyeballs, and he likes to eat frogs, and his best friend is the Mandalorian, and we all love Baby Yoda, and Baby Yoda loves tea. He's got the biggest eyes and the cutest ears. He's been alive for 50 years. The Empire wants to steal his power, which is creepy. He can't use a fork, but he's strong with the Force, but it makes him really sleepy. He can Force choke a bad guy, but then he has to go night-night. It's Baby Yoda. It's Baby Yoda. With his giant eyeballs, and he likes to eat frogs, and his best friend is the Mandalorian, and we all love Baby Yoda, and Baby Yoda loves tea. Baby Yoda likes to take the ball off a gear shift, which makes Mandalorian a little miffed, but Mando will never desert him, 'cause if he does, I'll Amber Alert him. It's Baby Yoda. It's Baby Yoda. With his giant eyeballs, and he likes to eat frogs, and his best friend is the Mandalorian, and we all love Baby Yoda, and Baby Yoda loves tea. Well, it's Friday live at 5. You know it's Friday live at 5. Hey, Sailor on Tam on Instagram. You get a wave, and you get a wave, and so many people are here on Facebook. Hi, Rachel Stillwell. Hi, Kara Maxwell. Hey, Malia. Hey, Chris Jacobs. Hey, my dad. Friday live at 5. Thank you, everybody who showed up on time. Oh, and hi, Art for My Heroes. I'm going to say hi to you in a second. Hey, Jammer Brown. That's Jory. Treviso Town. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Kelly and Lindy. Hi, Lindy. I saw your gymnastics this week. That was awesome. It was Friday live at 5. Getting sidetracked by saying hi, but it's Friday live at 5. Everybody, welcome to Friday Live at 5. Thank you for all the waves. Oh, Joyce says her and Brownie are here. Rachel asked how I was doing. She said she's replying to someone else. She said she's good. She survived Benji's first week in kindergarten. Oh, I can't even imagine. Hannah says hello, Hannah. Andrew is sending me much love. It says my music beats Garfunkel and Oates. I bet their bank account meets mine. Anyway, Dad says hi. Robin Comer says Friday Live at 5. That is the show you were watching, if anyone was confused. This is Friday Live at 5. Robin said so. Ken Peterson's here. And yes, Lindy and Kelly did get a gymnastics shout out, because I don't know if you know this. I don't know why you would be following, but Lindy is an incredible gymnast, and her mom posts videos of her doing gymnastics workouts and the things this girl can do, like from a sitting position and go and put her hands down, and the next thing you know, her legs are straight up in the air. I hurt my back this week trying to learn how to floss. Hey, KC96, and you get a wave. And Shani Belaney is here. Well, that brings me to my... Benji did get a shout out. That brings me to my shout outs. I'm going to do a quick shout out for a few people. The people that tipped me this week, I really appreciate that. And that's Lizzie Borden, The Taminator, Tina R, Shani N, James C, Galen S. and Katie T. Thank you so much for putting a little bit of money my way. I really appreciate it. Your tips are appreciated. Work on that bumper. And if anybody else wants to tip the show, you can go to my website. It's kristenkey.com, and there's a button right there. And on Facebook, you can see it. It's right over there. Yeah. And so that's. I also want to do a quick shout out to Art for My Heroes on Instagram, who made this amazing cartoon of me, and I really appreciate that. I was on the Social Distancing Social Club the other day, and I was telling a story about how things are harder for me now in quarantine. Hi, Lizzie Borden. Welcome. You haven't missed anything yet. So far, we've just been sitting here talking about how we hurt our backs. Actually, that's real. Anyway, so this cartoon. Oh, and I can't show it to Instagram. Instagram, just go to Art for My Heroes. There's a lot of underscores in there. But she drew a cartoon of me. I said that things are a lot more difficult in quarantine, including shopping. Thanks, Andrew Lee. Such warmth from your aura. My aura. Sorry, I'm letting my aura breathe like my sourdough bread. Bubble, 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 my aura. I'm getting sidetracked. So the story behind this cartoon is I said that it takes longer for me at the grocery store, and not because of my shopping list or the masks, but because there's always somebody that gets up to the checkout counter and they won't stop talking to the register person. Like, they just have to catch up. And I was like, that's me. I get so lonely at the house that when I go to the store now, the people behind me have to wait like 5 minutes and like, hey, Lucy, hi. Did you know I used to be a comedian? Yeah, I used to travel all over on boats and on planes. And anyway, she was so sweet. She made this amazing cartoon of me on the fly and then sent it to me. So I was really, really impressed. And I wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much for that. Let me catch up real quick. I know I've missed some comments. Robin Comer says it's Friday Live at 5. Vivian is literally waving at me because I sent a wave. Hi, there's my mom just showed up on Instagram. And Art for My Heroes appreciated the heck out of the shout out. Well, you're incredible. That was amazing to me. It's been a really fun week this week. No pants in the house, says Renee Hutch. And Leedy, yes, Leedy is the girl who made my cartoon, which I appreciate greatly. I make sourdough, yeah. And also a few people bought masks from me this week. And so I just wanted to say thanks to all the people that I put up a picture of a mask that I'd made with a Captain Marvel patch on it. And 3 people said, can I have one? And I said, I'll make you one. And we haggled out a price. And now I'm thinking about doing an Etsy shop. So that's, and Tina Augusto Ruicia says she talks to her bird. You can talk to your bird. Does the bird talk back? If so, I want to see a video. So last week, you guys gave me a few challenges on songs. And hey from Kingston, Ontario. Hey, Edna McDonald, welcome. You haven't missed much left. So far, we started the show, and I was singing I Love a Parade. And then basically we just swapped egg salad recipes. And that's that. We haven't had time to do much else, but I've got a great egg salad recipe now, thanks to my viewers here. Welcome. What's this for? Oh, what a great name. Welcome, Gadiel 11111. And well, my brother. Hey, Ben, welcome. You haven't missed much. We started the show by reading the minutes from the last meeting and then moving on to new business. And then we watched the movie Big Business. And we've been talking about that ever since. It's a great movie. And I've always wanted to learn how to yodel. And then Rachel Stillwell would buy a Captain Marvel mask. Great, because I'm totally gonna open an Etsy shop as soon as someone teaches me how to do that. Kelly Cochran's here. Welcome. You haven't missed much. We started the show by all of us doing an interpretive dance to an old Conway Twitty album. It was really beautiful. It was spectacular. And then we talked about which thigh-high boots would look best on our parents. And we haven't come up with an answer. So great to see everybody. I'm so glad you're here. Is it not Edna? Is it Adina? Sorry, Edna. You'll always be Edna to me. So, I got a challenge last week. You guys sent me, I'm trying to talk fast because I always run out of time by the end of the show. So, I got a challenge from you guys last week to write a song about either Letters to Molly telling her that I want a pet, which I still want to write. Or back to school was another one I got. Oh, two girls, one foster pup. Great name. Welcome. You haven't missed much. We started the show by reading your diary. And then we've just been laughing and laughing. So I'm glad you're here now so you can explain some of the dirtier parts. Anyway, so I did write a back to school song. My brother's getting lots of shout outs. If you haven't seen it, my guest on Monday, Mad Mondays, which is my other show that I do, where I work a Mad Lib with a comedian or a funny friend or a family member or my wife. My brother was my guest this week, and it ended up being hilarious. I nearly threw up. I was laughing so hard. So go over to my... and Andrew Lee or Lay prefers high chucks. If you find me some thigh-high chucks, I'll model those. I really will. But I'll have to wear maybe a skirt, some sort of tennis outfit. Welcome, Emily Lee C. Welcome. And my brother's laughing. Oh, yeah, they were very funny. Mel, hi, Pink Monkey Bones. Yeah, welcome, everybody. You haven't missed much. So far, we've just all been opening umbrellas inside to see who got unluckiest the fastest. And then you showed up. And so maybe we'll see. We'll see. So I wrote a back to school song based on the challenge you guys gave me. And I really, really appreciate everybody's suggestion each week, and I can't wait to see what this one's is. And this is one of those where it was written a little late in the day, and I haven't had a chance to practice it much. So we're gonna just hack our way through this one. So this is my back to school song for my Friday Live at 5 friends. I'm always glad that you guys are here. Summer's always over and you know what that means. The kids are going back to school. I'm going back to school shopping, gonna get a few things, cause the kids are going back to school. You don't need pencils or paper this year for class, just hand sanitizer and full face mask. They say it's safe, but will it last? The kids going back to school. That's right. The CDC guidelines just changed, and my kid won't keep his mask on his grubby little face. Is the school even open? Here's hoping they'll tell us something soon, cause the kids are getting lazy, mom and dad are going crazy. Maybe Fisher Price can make them my first hazmat suit. Until they do, they're doomed to go on Zoom and be homeschooled, cause the kids aren't going back to school. Mom don't need to pack a lunch. Oh, you're a teacher now, so just go get drunk, cause the kids aren't going back to school. That's the nuts and bolts of that one. Yeah, practice would help these. Hey, Tanya Renee, welcome. And hey, Chris Jake. Yeah. Oh, someone already wants a challenge for next week about squirts. And Lizzie Borden says, this is your life. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Every parent I talk to, I'm like, what are you guys doing? They're like, we don't know. We don't know if the kids are going or staying. And we don't know if they're going and then coming home. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Like, maybe I'm good with my sourdough bread, because I know where my sourdough starter's gonna be. It's just gonna be over there by the winder, bubbling. So, teachers are so getting drunk. As I sit here with my wine, says Jessica DeMoss. Yes. Well, okay. I don't want to tell that story, but there was a time in my life. Mine are doing 2 days a week, the rest virtual, which I think was virtual. I remember when I was still drinking in my early 20s, I did a show in Liberal, Kansas, where I actually went to elementary school, and one of my elementary school teachers got really drunk with me and then offered me drugs, which I didn't take. But I always thought that was interesting that, you think about teachers just going home and grading papers. You don't think about them. Never mind, there are kids watching this show. Anyway, your teachers just grade papers all night long, and they never get drunk in people's cars. Welcome, Crystal Ziegler Copins. Welcome. You haven't missed much. we started the show by singing, "Hold on, little girl." And then we couldn't remember the words to all of it, but we all remembered that line that went, "The game of love is all rained out." And we laughed and laughed and cried because it got real. Teachers drinking? Nah, I don't see it, that lane boy. Well, go hang out at a teacher's bar. Is that a thing? And hey, Shane LaPointe. Hi! Are we having fun, Gina McLean Fritchie? We sure are. We actually have a new game this week. New game! Sourdough by the Winder. That should be a song. Sounds like a country song. Left my sourdough by the winder. All she does is bubble. Lenore, Lenore, I named my sourdough Lenore. Hey, Geeky Lady 86, welcome. You haven't missed much. We took a while going around and discovering our real, true bra sizes, but then we all decided that sports bras just felt better, so I went with a medium. Side of sarcasm with that Lane Boys comment. Yes, I have graded papers in a bar in my 20s, says Lindy's mom. So, yeah, we have a new game this week. New game. And I'm sure that I will go back to Wish Jingles at some point, but someone pointed out to me very kindly, and it was actually from inside my house, or inside my family, this is a family show. I want to make sure that everybody can watch it no matter who's in the room. And some of the Wish items that popped up this week are just not suitable for the show. And I know you know what I'm talking about. They're just, and I don't know who buys them, but I can't write a jingle about that in good conscience when I know that I have a future national gymnastics champion watching, and we don't need to see such things. Kristen would be amazing at a campfire. Oh my God, you don't even know how much I like sitting around a campfire. You would get so tired of me at a campfire because I sing it all. I sing all the songs. And Geeky Lady says she's sorry she missed last week. Down with regular bras, just got out of work sitting here at Wendy's. Oh my God, she's giving us a recap on her day. So I'm going to just say it. Geeky Lady says, you haven't missed much. She's down with regular bras, just got out of work sitting in a Wendy's drive-thru watching Friday Live at 5. Well, thanks for the recap. Now we're all caught up. And Hillary Johnson says the next album should be a country song about sourdough. Lenore, Lenore, my sourdough bread's name's Lenore. If I overfeed her, she ends up on the floor. Hey, Diana Gonzalez, you're not late. We're all just early, and you haven't missed much. We started the show by talking about whether or not the moon landing was a fake, and then we were all like, nah, we think they went to the moon. And then it got weird in here because people had some theories, but it turns out that I think we're all going to be friends anyway. Welcome. Hi, Josh Paulson. Welcome. You haven't missed much. We started the show by just making strange noises under our armpits with our hand, and I was super good at it, but a few people weren't. And then we harmonized, and it was like the most beautiful sound we'd all ever heard in the whole universe, and decided to keep it our little secret. So welcome. So our new game. This is so exciting. So the new game is, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, sometimes there are some really ugly pictures.
There's a story behind that terrible picture.
So, it's called Terrible Pictures, and I want to know what the backstory is on these terrible pictures. Now, here's where you guys come in. This week, they're all mine. These are all my terrible pictures. But, in the future, I'd like them to be your terrible pictures. I'd like you to send me some of your worst family photos, just like strange, whatever, just like, you know, pictures taken on the fly, whatever, whichever pictures you're like, I don't like that, or you saved it because it's bad. Send them my way, and I'm gonna tell you the backstory to the picture. But don't give me any details because I'm gonna make up the backstory, because I think it's more fun that way. Yeah, okay, Wendy Leedy Corbin says she's watching on Instagram, and then she switched over to Facebook. It's incredibly different. And I know there's some people on Instagram right now. On Facebook, there are graphics, there are bumpers, there's like songs that come in, and Taylor on Tam says, oh dear, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Hey, Hi, Havana Diana. You left and you came in again. I know you did. But anyway, in the time that you were gone, here's what you missed. We're going to play a new game, and it's called Nudity for Hire. And basically, we all just put money in a pot and see who wants to take it to get naked. So far, nobody's wanted to play. Anyway, so we're going to start with my terrible pictures. So this one is a family photo, and let me pull it up here for everybody so that Instagram can see it too. This is an old family skiing, I think. They're on a mountain. So this is I'm going to give you the backstory to this picture. Yeah. Who are these people? Yeah, okay. So, yeah. So now we have the picture, and I'm going to give you the backstory. Now here's the thing. I know the backstory, but I can't remember it, and so I'm going to try to go from memory. Here's what I think happened. I think we were a family of spies. It was 1980. Awful. And we were trying to blend in with really, really average white people on a mountain. And our mission was a total success. Yeah. So that's that backstory. The next picture, another one is also mine. And now someone's watching on both. People are talking about which pictures they're going to send me. Okay. This is great. Okay. The next picture. This is one of my favorite pictures ever taken. This is 3 women on a roller coaster. 3 women on a roller coaster. The only picture that, two of them are having a really good time. One person, okay, so I'm going to give you the backstory here so you'll know what happened in this picture. So I'd been kidnapped at an amusement park, and I told them I can't get on roller coasters because I have this inner ear thing, and if I have G-forces, my brain will explode. And my kidnappers were like, well, that's why we're gonna torture you and get the information out of you. And so they forced me on this roller coaster, and I was way tall enough to ride. And I got on, and the next thing you know, we're going through corkscrews, and then we get off, and my kidnappers had gone, but this photo remained. And that is one of my favorite family photos that my mom likes to post on my Facebook every chance she gets. 3 people roller coaster, lady in the back just peed a little, says Tina Augusta Ruicia. Yeah, you can send me yours as well. Travis Townsend says, am I late? You're never late to this show. You haven't missed much. Yeah, we started this show by singing the Golden Girls theme song. Thank you for being a friend. And then we just went around and each one of us said one word of a story to see if we could create a really long story. And we ended up actually telling The Shining in its entirety as it's written in the book. And it was one of the freakiest things I've ever seen in my entire life. So I'm glad you're here now. Things have settled down a bit. Andrew Lee says the one in the back on the roller coaster was just told she can't do avocado toast anymore. Let's just pull that back up. Yeah, that's the face everybody makes when they're told, no more avocado toast for you. Oh, God. I mean, the real story in that picture is I was having a wonderful time, and that corkscrew came out of nowhere. And it's just, I had a really rough time on that one. My niece is having the time of her life. The last picture I'm going to show, hang on. Katie Walter, hate that she missed the Golden Girls. Yeah. Oh, she just showed up. You haven't missed much. We started the show by break dancing in our minds, and what happened was we broke dance in our minds so hard that it broke the space-time continuum, and we all went back in time for like 30 seconds, and then we all showed up, and I was doing a recap, and we were like, what? And it was great. Hi, Elsa Tacconi. Welcome. Another just piece of side information. This is my office that I do these in, and it's upper 80s today in the house because we don't have AC in California, and I have to shut the window so that because my neighbors this is the time of day that they like to run the weed eater while singing really loudly and firing pistols in the air. None of that's true, but they're noisy, and also so am I. So it's really hot in here right now. The last picture I'm gonna show you is this one. This is this is it's so we have a what appears to be someone who has recently died and risen from the dead. I believe, a zombie maybe. Yeah. So backstory to that picture. That girl is not me. It's not me, but it was me. Like in an alternate universe, I died and I came back to life. And the first thought I had when I crawled out of the grave was, I want to hang 10. And so I did. I went and I rented a surfboard, and everybody's like, oh my God, zombie girl, you are gonna burn. And I was like, no, I already died. And so I didn't even slather on sunscreen. I just grabbed a surfboard and I hit the waves. And I was just like surfing. I was like brains. And then I got a really bad sunburn and I died again. Gumby surfer is what my mom said. Not cool, Mom. Not cool calling your precious angel baby Gumby. And then Rachel Stillwell says, looks like a person who believes they're going to get eaten by a shark. I just love how confident I am in that picture. Because in my mind, I was looking like, every surfer is this pale. Like, the pale surfer hits the silver waves. So before we get too much further, now I need suggestions for next week's song. A zombie surfer hang 10 and the toes fall off. Yes. And then all the sharks come and they eat all my toes. Tattoo says she wants to have fun but nervous. Smile says she almost got bit. Oh, okay. Tattoo. You're just calling her Tattoo. It's a bad... I still have that tattoo and I don't know what to do about it. I keep thinking I'm going to get it covered up, but I don't know what to cover it up with because I'm like, will I hate the next one in 20 years? Because I just want a ball of yarn or like something Marvel. And so either way, it's like one of those, it's risky. But like an old lady walking around with a ball of yarn, like people would be like, that'd be pretty cool. Something about the new Star Trek cartoon. Okay, somebody wants me to write a song about the new Star Trek cartoon. I wrote a song last week about Star Trek, so I'm probably not, it's a great idea. There's no bad ideas in a brainstorming session. But I do need ideas for next week's song. And I also need a request for this week's ending song because I didn't come up with one this week. And so we're flying blind. Oh, and whoever requested a zombie baby shark song. I'll write that down. Yeah, we'll give it a write down. We'll put it in the maybe pile. Thanks, Mom. Zombie baby shark. Yeah, that's got some potential. Oh yeah, and people are still commenting on the picture, so I'm gonna take it down. And so thank you for watching the new Terrible Pictures segment on Friday Live at 5.
There's a story behind that terrible picture.
Hi, Pink Monkey Bones. You haven't missed much. Yeah, it's 5:26. We usually start the show at like 8:30 a.m. on the button. And then we all do calisthenics. And then we eat a hearty bowl of oatmeal. And then we all go to the bathroom because that's just too much for some of our stomachs. And by this point, like you really came at the right time because we're all about to work crossword puzzles until we fall asleep. That's how we do it in Kristen's army. So, Tina Augusto Ruicio wants to hear Sean's heart song. All right, I'll play. Well, we can end on that. I'll tell you the story of this. So, I gotta switch it up. Excuse me. I'll be right back. High-tech show. Very high-tech. So, Sean is a guy who is in Cedars-Sinai Hospital right now, and he was on the heart transplant list, waiting to get a new heart, and he was in really bad shape. I don't know the phases of need a heart transplant. Because if I say scale of 1 to 10, someone's going to be like, that's not how they rate it. They don't rate it like scale of 1 to 10, how bad do you need a heart? But he needed one like 11. And so a friend of his who lives in Hawaii, who's actually requested several cameos from me, told me the story and had me do a cameo for Sean. And so I did. And I'll play the part that I can remember. But big shout out to Sean if you're watching, and congratulations. His heart transplant went fantastically, and he's been actually playing the ukulele and singing for the nurses and doctors at Cedars-Sinai Hospital. And even before he got his transplant, he was sharing love and music with the frontline workers there. And there's some news coverage of it, so if you want to Google it, it's a really cool story. But I thought it was so neat that even though he's in his hospital bed, before he knew he was getting a heart, he's playing music for the doctors and nurses. So this is the Sean Heart song, if I can remember it. Well, here's to the start of your new life and your new heart. May it beat with all the love the old one had in it, but with a new funky rhythm instead of ga-gung, ga-gung. May it go ba-dum, ba-dum, bum-bum, and everyone will start dancing to the beat of Sean's new funky heart. Ba-dum, ba-bum, ba-dum, 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 bum. People in the streets are dancing to Sean's heartbeat. And if you listen really slow, each heartbeat says aloha. That's right. Sean's heart says I love you. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. People in the street are dancing to Sean's new heartbeat. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. His heartbeat says aloha. So congratulations, Sean, on your new heart. Thanks for that request. It's always nice to get to spread love around. And oh, you guys are so sweet. Yeah, check out his story. It's fantastic. Welcome, Sunny Life 84. Yeah, welcome. You haven't missed much. It's 5:30 right on the dot. This show starts at like 4 a.m. Yeah, and we start off by singing children's songs that we hated as kids, but we love them now. And but we don't sing them like in kids' voices. We yell them, and like we sing them like we mean them. And then we've been doing that for half an hour. So here at the end, I think I'm just gonna say goodbye. You guys, as always, thank you for watching Friday Live at 5. Make sure and tune into Mad Mondays. On Monday, it's our 20th episode. Can you believe that? 20 episodes of Mad Mondays. And Michael Somerville is my guest. I worked with him. Josh Paulson got goosebumps from that song. I wish I would have done it justice. But you know what? I'll take the compliment. Thank you. And Sean's story is incredible. Oh, thanks. You know what? Andrew on Facebook said to record the Heart song. Actually, me and Sean asked me if I would record it with him. He's gonna, once he gets strong enough, he's gonna go record his new album here in LA. And I'm trying to think of it. I think it's Change of Heart is going to be the title of his new album, because he's a ukulele recording artist in Hawaii, and so he's asked if we could record something together, and I said, no, of course not. Of course I said yes. Anyway, so you guys make sure and stop by Mad Mondays on Mondays and check out Michael Somerville, who's been on Letterman. He's been all over the country doing comedy. He's also one of my favorite people to work with in Vegas, and he's very, very funny. And he also just got engaged. And then come back here, as always, every week for Friday Live at 5. If you want to support the show, you can send me a tip on Venmo or PayPal, and that information is right there on the side on my Facebook page. For the people watching there on Instagram, if you want to throw me a little tip, just go to my website. It's KristenKey.com. And always remember, it's Kristen Key with 2 eyes, 1 vagina. This has been Friday Live at 5. Thanks for dropping by, and I'll see you all next time on Friday Live at 5. Yeah, this one went by so fast. I'm gonna miss you guys all week. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ramir. Oh, and hey, Nay Hutch. Welcome. You haven't missed much. Okay, bye, guys. Bye, everybody. You guys are wonderful. I'm going to miss you till next week. I'm going to stop streaming now.